everyone. I am so excited because today we are going to be covering the newest collection from Flower Nose Beauty, which is the Little Angel collection. I was so excited when this collection was announced. There were so many things that I was really excited about in this collection, and I picked up quite a few items for you guys. So let's get into this and I will share with you guys everything that I got. If you do want to purchase anything from Flower Nose, I do have an affiliate link below that you can use to get a discount off your order, and I do earn a small commission from it. So if there's anything in this video that just really catches your eye, I would really appreciate if you use my links and my codes. But if not, no worries, let's just get into this haul. Full disclosure, I actually got up early to film this right before work, and I've got about 20 minutes before I need to get out the door, so this might be a little bit rushed, so please forgive me, but we're gonna go through this rapid fire, not wasting any time. So starting off, I'm gonna go really quick through the freebies. There were a lot of really good freebies this time, you guys, and you know I love getting all of the freebies when possible, so I do have quite a few items to share with you guys. So first off, I have this pink makeup bag. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this one goes really well with the Swan Ballet collection. It's kind of got that same beautiful pink that the jewelry box that I got had. This is actually very spacious. I think I'm actually going to use this as a camera bag because I got a new camera and it's kind of like a little smaller one, and I think this is going to be perfect. But it has these adorable little pink bows on here. It's got a little embossing on here that says Flower Nose. This is so adorable. I love this. Of course, I did get the collection box for free. I always like to get these because now I really do kind of collect the boxes as well. So I always love that this is one of the things that you can get for free if you purchase a few items. And as always, we have the little sticker set here. I, of course, always like to collect these as well. So now I've got the newest one in my collection. And these are really cute. I was not expecting these. These are like little face gems. They're kind of like little teardrop and pearl shapes. They're very, very cute. They kind of remind me of the ones that I got from Chic Glam from the Chromosome collection. So I'm covered when it comes to face gems. I got one of their hair barrettes. I think this is one of the prettiest ones yet. This one is a baby pink little angel with like this really ornate heart here. It says Flower Nose. I think this one might be my favorite so far. I mean, they're all beautiful, but this one just is so, so pretty. Then next up, I got two different little finger puffs that I've gotten before. So this one is just like the little two set of the flocked puffs. I think I do have another set of these already that I got from a previous collection, but the new one that I got that I'm really excited about, it's almost kind of like a beauty sponge, but in a like little finger puff form. So I'm really excited to try this one out and see what I think about it. And then I also got the mirror freebie. You guys, I'm really big collector when it comes to Flower Nose, so you know I collect these as well. And this one was just so stunning. I had to go with the black. I can't remember if the other one was, it might have been pink, but I had to go with the black because it's just so striking and so stunning and so dramatic. I love this one. I really like the holographic background in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got this like beautiful, like fractal holographic background, and it's stunning. As always, I love these mirrors. I think they're really great quality, beautiful, and very comfortable to hold as well. All right, and then the final freebie that I got is, of course, the makeup brush. Again, I have several of these, but I love them. And this one is in, again, the black color. I just felt like it was so pretty, so striking and dramatic. I really wanted to go with the black one, so I have another one of these to add to my collection. Okay guys, so I think that's everything for all the freebies. So now moving on to the actual products that I purchased myself. So the first product I got, this is called the Little Angel Hydrating Repair Lip Mask. So this retails for $15, and this is basically like a clear, kind of like a gel oil type of lip product that you can put on. It's supposed to be hydrating and supposed to repair your lips and, you know, make them feel good and all that. I will have to try this out more to see if it does anything for my lips. With it being winter right now, it is extremely dry and my lips are also very dry. So it'll be interesting to see with a more prolonged use of how much this helps me. I did like it right off the bat. I applied it before I put on my makeup just that it had time to sit in on my lips, and it did feel really nice and comfortable on my lips. So I do have to say the verdict is still out on this, whether it's worth it or not. With it being $15, I think it's a little bit up there in price. I think you could probably find a lot of other things just like it or very similar for way less price. I of course was trying to meet a item count to get all the free Freebies, so this was like the last item that I chose, and I think it was probably the least expensive out of everything else I could have chose, so that is why I chose this product. But I will definitely keep using this and see if it actually does anything wonderful for my lips, because I can use all the help I can get. Next up, we have the cream blush, and yes, you guys, I said cream. I was very, very excited to see that they were finally releasing a cream blush product, because all of the last collections that I have been reviewing have all been powder blushes, and I was just ready for something new, and cream blush was exactly what I was wanting. So this is called the Little Angel Cream Blush. They are $26 a piece, and mine is in the color Floral Praise. This is probably like the more brightest kind of blush in the color lineup, but they also have one that is a little bit darker. So I'm hoping that one would be very well suited for deeper, darker skin tones. Of course, it doesn't go super, super dark, but it is improvement in the right direction of expanding their color selection as far as skin tone goes. So that was something I was very excited to see, and I hope they continue that in the future. But like I said, I got the color Floral Praise number 2. This one is just like the brightest, poppiest kind of watermelon-y pink kind of color, coral pink, whatever you want to call it. And I have to say, it really did hurt my feelings when I had to rub out the design and disrupt the beautiful embossing, but it is makeup and that's what it's for, even though a little bit of my heart always dies every time I have to ruin the beautiful embossing. But you guys, I'm actually super happy with this blush. I think it was so pretty. I love how it applied onto my cheeks. I think it was a very fun, bright pop of color. I really like the texture of it, but the color is definitely there, and it is very buildable too. So if you like more of a sheer wash of color, you can definitely kind of really like blend that in and get a very nice like little whisper of color, but you can definitely layer it up too. I'm wearing it a little bit more built up. I think I did about like 2 to 3 passes of like building it up and like layering it up, and I really like how it looks. I feel like it just looks so fresh and dewy and youthful, and I really, really like this color, and I'm so glad I chose this one because they did have a few that were a little bit more muted or a little more subdued, but this one is just so fun, and this was really what I was wanting because I feel like a lot of their powder blushes in the past tend to be a little bit more on the softer, very whispery kind of color vibe, but this one I was very happy to see that you really could get that really bright, punchy look if that's what you're going for. Alright guys, next up, I died over the packaging of this. It's so pretty. This is called the Little Angel Embossed Highlighter. This is $30. Mine's in the color 2 Paradise Lost. This is like my favorite type of tone of highlighter. It's a little bit more of like that champagne-y, beigey kind of color. It's not too gold, it's not too white, it's not too icy. This is my color and I love this one. I did have to, again, kind of like break down that very first layer of it from the embossing, and once I got to that, it was super highlighty, super shiny. I kind of over applied it a little bit in the application clip and you can see my reaction. But this is a very gorgeous highlighter. 30 bucks is a little bit on the steep side, but honestly, this is a pretty big pan of highlighter and I feel like this would last me forever, especially since it is a little bit more on like the really bright, shinier kind of side. I really feel like I wouldn't need very much of this at all to kind of get a more soft, kind of natural or subtle kind of highlighter look. So I love this. I am kind of considering buying more colors, but I need to kind of rein it in a little bit because I always know that there's always something coming down the line from Flower Nose, and I kind of gotta allocate some money for other items as well. Moving on to the palette, oh my gosh, their packaging just wows me every single time. So this palette is called the Little Angel 9-color eyeshadow palette. They only have 2 colorways this time. Sometimes they'll do like 3 or 4 or 5 different palettes. I was actually kind of glad they only did 2 palettes this time because sometimes it gets a little overwhelming at trying to make a decision because I typically try to just get one of the palettes, and with it having 9 shadows, that's a little bit more than some of their other palettes. So they did have another palette that was a little bit more on like their typical neutral brown kind of palette, and I just wanted to skip on that because I have so many of those already, and I decided to go with the kind of more dramatic one. This one is number 2 Weeping Angel, and again, kind of like the mirror and like the brush, it's just a little bit more striking and visually, I don't know, just appealing to me. So this one definitely has a little bit more of like the blues and purples. It's got this like gold kind of color and this silver shimmer. This one is really fun. This is like a really pretty different kind of palette for me, but I definitely think it's still very wearable. 6 of the colors are matte and the top 3 here are shimmer. So you've got this royal blue shimmer, this gold shimmer. I think this one and the one below it are the only 2 colors I did not use today in this palette, but I used this top shimmer color. I used these bluey purples. I used these taupey browns. browns down here. I apologize that my eyeshadow look is a little underwhelming today, but that is because I am literally about to go to work in like 5 minutes, and I didn't want to have crazy blue eyeshadow all day at work, so please forgive me for that. But I definitely want to do some more fun makeup looks with this sometime in the future because these colors are actually really pretty, and I love that they went there with that more kind of like pop of color type of palette, and kind of just did something a little bit different than their everyday like little, you know, brown neutral taupey types of eyeshadow palettes. All right, and the final product that I got is the lipstick. So this is called the Little Angel Matte Lipstick, and mine is in the color Starry Crossed, and it is number C01. So this is just one of their like matte lipsticks. It does have a very slight, like kind of sweet kind of scent. I guess a little bit on like the vanilla side, but it's not very like overwhelming. But this one is like very plush and very like cushiony and velvety on the lips when you apply this one. I really like this color. I feel like it's a really good match for my skin tone and not like kind of too warm or too neutral. Definitely think it's a little warmer than what I typically wear, but I actually really like this color. And the texture of it really reminds me of the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks. If you're familiar with those, they just almost glide on like velvet onto your lips, and it's very comfortable. But I have to say, unless there's just like a color that is perfect for you and you're dying to try, this might not be like the most wowing lip product. It's probably not my favorite lipstick from Flower Nose. It also kind of reminds me texture wise a lot of the Circus collection that I reviewed a couple months ago from Black Friday that I got, and they had a matte and a hydrating formula of that. It's pretty much the same as the matte formula, so if you're familiar with those or already have some of those, and if none of the colors are really calling out for you, I would say you could probably skip on this unless you're just dying to have it for like the collector's aspect or for the packaging and stuff like that. Alright guys, so that is everything that I got from the Flower Nose Little Angel collection. They have knocked it out of the park once again. I do have the perfumes coming. They are not here yet, so I will be doing another video updating you on what those perfumes are like and reviewing those, and if I have any updates on any of these products, I will try to include that in that video as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below, and until my next video, I will talk to you guys later.